America, but my vocal cords are screaming for mercy. The mic is catching every disgusting rattle while you sit there grinning like a total jerk. I reach for a water bottle in the crate, but it's empty just like my sinus cavities. My head feels heavier than a long box full of 90-cent bargains nobody wants. He's dying! Stop laughing into your expensive headset. Take a lesson. I'm literally a hero for showing up today. This isn't fun and it's definitely not profit. My throat is raw from talking about capes. I sound like a villain in a damn basement. Whoa! He's fading out. Whoa! Drew is making jokes while I'm losing my grip on the silver age and my dignity. Coughing through the credits of my own life. I try to describe the ink on page 10, but it came out as a pathetic wheeze. You told the listeners I sound like a tractor, then asked me to read the listener mail. My nose is redder than Daredevil suit, and I'm pretty sure I'm seeing Kirby dots. Every time I have to clear my throat, you make a sound effect like a dying goose. He's contagious. Keep your distance across the folding table. Check his pulse. I'm still the best host in this zip code. This isn't fun and it's definitely not profit. My throat is raw from talking about capes. I sound like a villain in a damn basement. Whoa! He's fading out. Whoa! Drew is making jokes while I'm losing my grip on the silver age and my dignity. Coughing through the credits of my own life. Grade my lungs a 0.5. Stored in a damn garage for 20 years. My chest is tight like a Mylar bag. Seal it up! I can't even finish this sentence without sounding like a pack-a-day habit. Get him a tissue. I'm done. I'm going home. I can't do it. Whatever.
You've been listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 112. Our comics originally releasing February the 25th, 2026, the last release week of February. Before Drew and I get into what's coming up in your local comic book shops this coming Wednesday, how we doing, Drew, and what's going on in the wide world of comics?
Well, I was flipping around YouTube and saw the extended trailer for Avengers Doomsday, and it was like close-up of Steve Rogers, frying an egg in a kitchen or some shit, and it was like, Steve Rogers will return in Doomsday. And it goes to like this little clock ticking down like 10, 11 months later. And then goes, there's Thor in the woods. Chris Hemsworth out there, crying over some chick that he went, and sitting in a meadow, and Chris Hemsworth will return for Doomsday, and then back to the clock, and they do a couple of other characters, and then they get to like a Black Panther character. I don't even remember who's playing Black Panther now. The sister, I think. And
yeah, sure. Those are character.
Some Wakandans will return for Doomsday. I'm like, oh boy, yeah, that's really, really selling it. A Wakandan will be there. All right, yay! But it was like they didn't say Spider-Man. Oh, it said X-Men too. They had Charles Xavier and it said the X-Men will return. So I mean, X-Men is pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's a real trailer. It was. I can't even tell anymore. So who knows? But it was underwhelming there at the end. It's just kind of like, oh, these guys will be there.
Yay! Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else been comic book wise been big lately, but not a ton. It's all been about Fallout and Night of the Seven Kingdoms and all that kind of stuff at the moment.
Oh, I did watch the first issue of The Beauty.
Oh,
Or
that's
first
right, yeah.
First episode of The Beauty.
It's really good.
I liked it. Yeah, it was really solid, and I mean, besides the actual premise of being able to be beautiful by taking a shot, and it wasn't even. I don't even think it was like the sexually transmitted disease in the episode I saw. I was like, what? And I didn't recognize anything from the comics, like any kind of characterizations or plot points that I even remembered. So I don't know if it's been too long or it was just inspired by the comic, and
it gets less Ashton Kutcher-y and more comic-y as it goes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I probably should have reread it before I watched it, but
pull out your special edition comics and your convention exclusive stuff.
yeah, just glance at them throughout.
Yeah.
That I was impressed that the production value was solid, and they did a good job of hooking you right from the beginning with the exploding supermodel.
Yep. That's a good way to start.
Yeah. Yeah, it started off pretty cool.
Great stuff. All right, Drew, you want to start in with some comic book stuff?
Yeah.
Let's head on over to our good friends at comicbookinvest.com, CBSI. Let's head on over to their top 10. We got their top 10 from February 14th, 2026. And we got remember this name as I say it, Drew. Dorks. D''ORC.
Yeah. This is the
we
one.
We talked about this just a few weeks ago when this was coming
We
out.
made fun of this. I made fun of this. You might not have. I remember making fun of this like, what is this? This is like Fairyland garbage. Nobody's going to buy this, and it's taking the top 3 spots.
Yes, Brett Bean, writing and cover artist, back atop the list again this week thanks to jumps in not only volume with more than 400 sold of just cover A, raising the average sale price to a whopping $55 with a high reaching 106.
Jesus Christ.
It's not just the cover A, as below are the stats for the cover B and cover C. Cover B selling more than 75, hitting a high of 60, averaging 32, and cover C more than 65. High of 42 with an average of 29.
So it looks like Dork number 2 sold 70,000. So that's crazy. And the reprint for number 1 sold 25,000.
You appear to be jumping ahead.
Well, no, I'm just looking to see if they had the actual sales numbers for the first one, but it must not. It must have been under ordered.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At rank 2, we have the Orcs 1, the 1 in 25 Ryan Otley cover. Price on the 1 in 25 spiked so much that we had to spin this off into its own little entry here at number 2, with more than 24 sold and an average surging to 211.
Jesus.
With one high reaching $360. FOMO has an open-ended budget with these prices.
1 in 25.
At rank 3, we have the Ash Can for Dorks. Told you to keep an eye out this week, as people mentioned last week as well. But the Ash Can also saw a surge with more than 30 sales, averaging 210 and hitting a high of 290.
Jesus Christ.
So that's a lot of dorks.
A lot of dork out there. I'm dumbfounded. I saw nothing in this. I wanted to. I didn't want to read it, and therefore I didn't want to invest in it.
But this is what we love. We love these image books
Yep.
that people just jump behind, and they're original. And this, first appearances are first appearances, and first issues are first issues.
Yep.
And
You're right.
this is what the market's about. All right, Drew. Now I'm going to go back to our previous buzzword before with number 4, Bleeding Hearts. Number 1, Denise Camp.
Yeah. Right.
Writer, cover by Nick Groda. This week, this new series from Denise Camp, it seems the cover of choice is the one by Nick Dracoda with more than 100 sold, averaging 11 and a high of 18. Other covers include the A, which are also hitting $13 already after a couple days on shelves. But there's still some cover price copies out there, so snag them up.
Yeah, this was my pick. It wasn't this cover, though, I don't believe.
It was not. You did not have the balls to move off the cover A.
That's possibly true.
At rank 5, Superman 34. This is the manga cover. Another 110 sold, averaging 32, a high of 50, continuing to move up. At rank 6, our word of the day returns. Denise Camp, Assorted Crisis Events, number 1. Back on the list again this week, as all issues are doing well for this series. But the inaugural first issue is standing out this week with more than 50 selling and an average of 36 and a high of $50 a piece.
Yeah.
At 7, we can't forget Absolute. We have Absolute Wonder Woman 5. Love seeing stories spark interest in back issues as this week's annual taps back into this early arc, early in the run featuring Medusa. All Absolute books are still selling well, but this week's issue 5 sold more than 20 with an average of $28 and a high of 40, which stood out just a little bit more. At rank 8, DC KO Boss Battle number 1, over 100 selling this week, with the average rising slightly higher to $10 and a high for 23. Still seems to be the cover of choice on this one, being the Derek Robertson cover.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm just reading the DC KO regular story now. I dropped all the side quests, and I'm like totally lost because, I mean, not that there's a lot of story anyway. It's just people beating each other.
Don't
up.
they just go punchy?
Yeah, especially in like the main book, and but you go from one issue to the next. And all the like winnowing down of the characters and shit happened most off in the side quest. So you just come back and there's these 4 left now. Oh, okay. I guess something happened to the others.
We've jumped ahead.
Yeah.
At rank 9, we have DCKO. This time it's Night Fight number 3. 10 volume on this cameo first of the little Alfie Wayne. With more than 50 sold, as this cover A is the cover of choice, selling as high as $18. There are also sets of issues 1 through 4, selling for $30 to $35, while current listings for this Dan Mora cover are $13 to $20. So just order the bundle.
Right.
At rank 10, Black Cat number 7, the 1 in 50, Adam Hughes. Didn't love this Adam Hughes cover at first, but after a few pointed out he innuendo side eye from MJ, we like it a little bit more. Still only got the trade dress version, but many have chosen the Virgin 1 in 50 with more than 20 selling and an average of $65 with a high of 80, which does not pass the Drew double ratio muster.
Nope.
Notable sales: Marvel Age, Spider-Man 7, the Niagara Falls edition. This hard-to-find comic came from a was an indoor theme park and entertainment complex in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. This week, a CGC 9.8 version of it sold for $1,320, which is a huge jump from the last one selling for $350 way back in 2020. Not many graded, as this buck only has 4 in the census.
Yeah. People got this and like, what the fuck is this? And threw it in the trash.
Yeah, just got it soaked to the watermark. And keep an eye on this one, Drew. Invincible number 1.
Oh, yeah. Might be something.
New season is on the way, and this classic saw a pair of huge sales, with one setting the new all-time high. This week, a CGC 9.8 sold for $6,500 on February 10th, as well as another 9.8 selling for $6,200 the next day. The last prior ones we saw selling for just over $5,000 to $5,169 on February 2nd.
crazy.
We also have a few items just to keep an eye on, Drew. We're going to keep an eye on Dorks 1 in 50. Following the success of every other cover, the 1 in 50 is trailing a bit, most likely due to limited resources. Only 4 sold, averaging $201 with a high of $284. Only 3 currently listed, but boy, they're looking for a lot at $450 to $500.
Yeah, well, I mean, how many comic book shops are going to be like, let's bring in 51 dorks so we can get that 1 in 50.
There you go. Other things to look at. Black Cat number 7, the 1 in 100. Thought this would be the cover of choice for this issue, but the sales just weren't strong enough to outpace the Q's with only 10 sold. More limiting was the average of $112 in a single high sale of $150. So again, there is more bang for the buck on the 1 in 50 than this 1 in 100.
That's hard to believe. This is a nicer cover.
It really is. DC KO Night Fight number 2. Pay attention to those open order DC variants, as this B cover on the second issue has a handful of sales in as high as $23. It's definitely something to watch. And Tales to Astonish 81. Merchandise revealed from Brand New Day shows a comic accurate boomerang to appear in the film. So keep an eye on this affordable classic first appearance. This week only had 4 sold. They went for between 12 and 35. So we'll see what happens when we get the first clear look and see if this spikes the book.
That's Boomerang's first appearance?
Yeah.
He was a Spidey guy. Interesting. All right. Let's slide over and see what DC... Oh, no, we said Marvel, right? We're doing Marvel?
We're gonna do Marvel, so let's stretch. Let's limber up, because this is going to be a slog, sir. 108 digital pages of absolute buffoonery.
Maybe they'll surprise us. Is it possible?
Really? Okay, let's start off with a cover. Hell on Earth, 1L. Queen in Black. Oh, look, we're going to try to ape King in Black. Son of a bitch.
King in Black sold a lot. What else could we do?
Yeah,
How about Queen in Black or Jack in Black or, I don't know, 10 of Hearts in Black?
Yeah, exactly.
Ace in Black. We'll figure it out. Let's workshop it, boys.
Sure enough, they love this one so much that it is both on the cover and the featured item. Queen in Black, one of a 5-issue series by Al Ewing and art by Iban Coelho.
Lots of black blind bags by Art Germ.
Yep. They're giving us interiors. They're giving us all kinds of covers. They are giving us all kinds of things.
I have no desire to...
No prices. I can't find prices.
Well, what do you want from a catalog?
There it is, $8. $8. Good Lord.
Well, it's a number 1. What do you expect? Well, I expect $2.99, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm in the minority.
All right. And then from there we go to Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon 404 as this Chip Zdarsky Wolverine book comes to a close. Captain America 11.
Also a Chip Zdarsky?
Yeah, okay. We have something called a Foreshadow variant cover by Chip Zdarsky, which has
him as
Captain America
George
crossing
Washington?
the Delaware.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah, it's what you were saying. George Washington homage.
Yeah, Captain America crossing the Delaware with a bunch of dead people. That's kind of dope. And it said, no one wins the last war, so pretty wicked. Then we have a new series, Spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day, number 1. Drew, why are we excited? Dan Slott writing this one.
That's true. We did enjoy his run on Spidey before, so okay. All right.
Revisit one of the most transformative periods of Spider-Man's history with some of the creators who made it happen. Spider-Man discovers one of the most valuable items the Kingpin, a.k.a. Wilson Fisk, possesses, the lexicon.
No, it's Wilson Fisk, K, because they don't have editors at Marvel.
Yeah, I wasn't going to point out that they screwed that up. Yeah,
it's pathetic.
Yep.
It's just
$5.
so pathetic.
5-issue series from Dan Slott. And I hope it's going to continue to be Dan Slott, but the way they worded that, it might not all be Dan Slott, so who knows?
I think my theme song should be about typos.
Hey, you've got a thing, and you know what? At the end of the day, it's not too much to ask to proofread things.
You write books, publish books for a living that people read. Editing should be in your skill set. I'm sorry. Is that too much to expect?
Somebody lied on their resume, sir.
Oh, my God.
Doom Quest, #1. Ryan North writing this.
Ryan North and Dr. Doom. Okay.
The Days of Doom. Victor Von Doom is a great scientist and unparalleled sorcerer and the ruler of his own nation. He is by any measure a great man, and yet Doom wants more. $6. Some dark interiors.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell this is. Reborn Ultimate Impact, #1 by Chris Condon. Looks like a Miles Morales book.
I'm still lingering on Doom. Hold on. Let me get there. Reborn Ultimate Impact. Oh, the Impact. Yeah. That stupid spider derivative character.
Yep. Then we're down to The Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity 2 of 5. We had that one coming out. That's that Jordan Morris, Joe Kelly written book with not great art.
That's Giuseppe Camuncoli, right? That's not very good.
No, it's not. Yeah. Civil War Unmasked 1 of 5. Christos Gage. Whose side are you on now? Revisit the events that unleashed shockwaves across the Marvel Universe as this 5-issue miniseries follows the unseen story of Iron Man, Spider-Man, Goliath, Tigra, and Captain America before, during, and after the events of Civil War.
Revisit this. Revisit that. Rehash that. Let's renum. Oh, my God.
We can neither edit nor write new content. Congratulations, people.
This place, didn't Marvel used to be called the House of Ideas?
It did.
House of No Ideas.
Correct. It's been kind of dog crap. Fantastic 411.
There we go. Ryan North will
Written
save
by
you.
Ryan North and Stan Sakai.
Wow, yeah. Ryan North and Stan Sakai teaming up. That's going to be amazing. I'll take it.
Introducing the new Future Foundation.
Better charge $6 for it.
Yeah, that Future Foundation variant cover is really good. I like that one. That's very good. Captain Marvel Dark Past 2 of 5.
You like the one with the
Captain
guy's hand on it?
The fingers?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's their fourth. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of neat. You're right.
Yeah. Captain Marvel Dark Past 2, Paul Jenkins. There's a Marguerite Sauvage variant cover that we get to see here.
Who's doing that one? Who's writing this?
That would be Paul Jenkins. Which I'm hoping you know, because I don't.
Yeah, his stuff. He's occasionally has something decent, but not consistent.
More Spiral stuff, Drew. Amazing Spider-Man, Venom, Death Spiral, Body Count 1. Boy, that's a lot of stupid words shoved into one title. But Charles Soule.
It's kind of a cool cover.
Yeah. So we have a spiral version of everything. I don't even know.
Yeah. Just
The origin of Torment. The scariest new villain in the Marvel Universe finally gets his story told. Amazing Spider-Man 28. Don't forget Legacy 993.
Countdown to 1,000.
Man.
Make sure you output your recording when you get there.
Yep. Spider-Man 29. Legacy 994. Venom 258, Al Ewing threes a crowd. In the aftermath of Death Spiral, Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker have a long overdue heart-to-heart. But when the mask goes on, Venom and Spider-Man have some unfinished business. And one way or another, this is going to lead to big changes for Venom and MJ. All right, Drew. You like your peanut butter and your chocolate, or your chocolate and your peanut butter, sir? It doesn't matter. We have Marvel, DC, Spider-Man, Superman, #1.
Yeah, I mean, I know why Marvel's doing it. It's a sales goose. But I don't know that I'd want to taint my characters with Marvel's stink right now. Oh, look,
Yeah.
Frank Miller cover.
Yeah. Is that all it takes for you to be like, oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. But you don't care for Frank Miller, right? Because you don't like JR either. So they're basically
we have a Capullo cover.
But
we have a Stegman cover.
You're good.
Talavera, E.M. Gist, Marcos Martin, Russell Dowderman, Eric Larson, Sarah Pichelli, Frank Miller, Gary Frank, Scotty Young, Adam Hughes, Geronimo Pena, Ivan Talavera, Peach Momoko, Huberto Ramos, Walt Simonson, Kari Andrews, David Marquez, Giuseppe Camicoli, Sanford Green.
A lot of good ones.
I think I've got them all.
Yeah.
And you know what? So far, none of them jump out. I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
But that's not all, Drew.
Nope. We're going to do a facsimile for JLA Avengers. So I sold that. I sold that one.
You did.
But yeah, $5.99. It's hard to find. Gonna pay $20 for this on the open market at least, probably, maybe more.
So Marvel will be publishing facsimile editions 1 and 3 of JLA Avengers, and DC will be publishing 2 and 4 facsimile of JLA Avengers.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you want the #1. I would trade if I got the #1, I would trade away 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, they're just assuming everybody will do them all.
Yeah.
X-Men of Apocalypse Omega #1, a really good Joe Madureira cover.
Which one is this? Did I see it?
Yeah, it's right after the James. It's the one with Nightcrawler and the swords.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
It's a really good cover. X-Men Alpha of Apocalypse. What the? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's just. Oh, okay. That's just a really ugly version of one of those. Okay, never mind. X-Men 29. Danger Room Part 4.
Hey, Jed McKay, take a break, buddy. You can't write X-Men, Avengers, Moon Knight, multiple events. You need to focus.
Yeah, and that's double ship. So we have X-Men 29 and X-Men 30 this month. Apocalypse 4 of 5. X-Men United 3. Storm Earth's Mightiest Mutant 4 of 5. Moonstar 3 of 5. Magic and Colossus 4 of 5. Sibling Rivalry. I guess I forgot they were siblings. Psylocke Ninja 5 of 5. That Tim Seeley book is coming to an end. As well as the Erica Schultz Rogue book. It's on 5 of 5. Wade Wilson Deadpool issue 4. That's a cute, cool cover. I like that.
You do. You would.
You don't like the reaching for the paper?
No.
The homage?
No. What's an homage of?
I can't remember. I've seen it before. Inglorious X-Force 5. Another Tim Seeley book. Generation X-23 is on issue 4. That's a Jody Hauser book. Gosh, that's a really, really bad Dan Panosian cover on Wolverine 20. I'm sorry, Dan. Uncanny X-Men 28, Gail Simone. Wiccan and Hulkling Raid of Ultron. Number 1. Wiccan and Hulkling reunite with family and danger.
No interest. Can't be bothered.
Wyatt Kennedy, Zoe Tunnel, and more. Don't care about any of them. Alias Red Band 3 of 5.
I'm going to read this. I don't even care if it's any good. I'm reading the whole thing.
There you go. He's committing to all 5.
I'm committing to all 5.
Yep. Daredevil number 3, Stephanie Phillips, A Dangerous Omen. We've got Spider-Man in here. I'm not sure who the villain is, but we'll find
You
out.
watching Wonder Man?
I am not.
Me neither. I've heard good things, but it doesn't look good at all.
Wonder Man 3 of 5 by Jerry Dugan. Iron Man 5, Joshua Williamson. All right, you're Jorge Fornes. And I'm like, hey, I need you to do a variant cover for Iron Man.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, hey, what if I just put an ugly Iron Man and then just
put some strings on there.
I just plug into different parts of his body and make it look like strings.
Yeah, a lot of colored yarn.
A lot of colored yarn there. Okay.
Done. Check money, please.
The Century 3 of 4. Null 5 of 5.
Oh, doggone it, it's over.
Oh no, the King in Black is dressed in all white. Imperial Guardians 3 of 5.
I don't know who those are.
Dan Abnett. With some tangential Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm guessing, right?
I guess.
And that's Dark Hawk in the middle, because Dark Hawk was one of my favorite spec books. 25 straight years.
It never did happen.
Never did happen.
You tried to make
this is his chance.
You tried to make Fetch happen, but it just wouldn't happen.
It just wouldn't happen. Yeah, so cute to see him on the cover, but also a kick in the dick.
Yep.
Punisher 4 by Ben Percy. We also have another What If cover. We have a Magic the Gathering variant that they're not going to show me. What the heck, man? Hard.
They know who you are.
I think they are. Doctor Strange number 6, Derek Landy. Variant cover by Jose Maurice Casanovas. Side Dimensional Rivals 5 of 5 is that Peach Momoko Humberto Roma's book is coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Sorcerer Supreme 6. As not only do we get one, but we get a second book with Speed and Wiccan in it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All new Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider 10, as this book continues to look more and more all-agey every time I see it.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, that's who it appeals to. So, yeah. Got to be.
Deadly Hands of Kunlun 4 of 5. Black Cat 10, G. Willow Wilson.
Can we just stick
Black
Venom
Cat
in everything?
Yeah, Black Cat and Venom risk the unthinkable to return home. If they could do it all over again, how might their lives and their loves be different? There's no clean getaway. Astonishing Miles Morales Spider. Oh my God, we're on page 70 and we're doing another number 1.
Yeah.
Astonishing Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1, Cody Ziegler, Alessandro Miracolos, and Iguara.
These are
Miles Morales is his amazing friend.
This is the Infinity comic collected. So it's
Yeah,
that phone comic.
Yep, 1 through 6, first time in print, a 40-page one-shot for $6.
Yeah.
Infernal Hulk 7.
A little Moon Knight action. Give me my Moon Knight number 4. Look at that. Yeah. The artist liked and retweeted my post about Moon Knight, which was nice. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he knows us.
He's our good friend Dev.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see the Magic the Gathering cover of that one at some point in time. Mortal Thor 10. Al Ewing. I can tell that's an Alex Ross cover.
Yeah. From space.
Yeah. Silver Surfer 3 facsimile edition. That's, of course, $7 for that one. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man #1 facsimile edition. This is Jerry Conway. Featuring the stinging return of the tarantula. Godzilla Infinity Roar 4 of 5. Alien King Killer 2 of 5. It's a solid Ahmed book.
Yeah, I do have a soft spot for alien books. I read a lot of them. All of them, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I read all the Predators, too.
Oh, that was a good Predator. But Predator Bloodshed 4 of 5. Jordan Morris on that one. We got a Declan Shaw viewer.
Yeah.
From point 2. Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Number 4 of 4.
I actually read this first issue, and I kind of liked it. I mean, it was like the Fantastic Four are stranded on that Planet of the Apes and on trial, and it was kind of nostalgic button pushing for the old movie, and I was like, oh, this isn't. I don't hate this.
That's funny. And there is a very cool looking movie poster homage as well. Star Wars Rogue One, Cassian Andor #1 by Ben Percy.
Okay, that doesn't look anything like him.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, his comics do not predate the show. There's never been a Cassian Andor comic, has there?
No.
So why can't he look like the actor who plays Cassian Andor?
We're going to get to that in one more page.
Okay.
Still doesn't look like him.
No.
Celebrating 10 years of Rogue One. Star Wars Shadow of Maul #3. And we have weird things on the cover that aren't Maul. Okay. Galaxy's Edge, Echoes of the Empire 2 of 5.
Galaxy's Edge, isn't that what the ride is called down in Disney?
Yeah. Yep, that's essentially just saying Galaxies, or Star Wars. Disney. All right, Stormbreakers, Next Generation of Artists. And then into Drew stuff while Kyle takes a nap.
The Blood Hut Omnibus. That was a pretty good event, I will say. I stopped with the side quests, which always helps focus you, and it wasn't awful. I should put my quote on a book jacket. It wasn't awful, Drew.
Man.
Yeah. Chip Zdarsky Omnibus for Spider-Man. Collecting a whole bunch of junk that he wrote. X-Men Legacy Legion Omni. I do like when they're generating new covers for these. That's kind of cool. Way of X Omnibus. Daredevil Omnibus Volume 4. Captain America Volume 1, Our Secret Wars trade. Stopped reading that cap. It was okay, but didn't love it. Hulk Smash Everything trade. I think I'm only on issue 2 or 3 of that. Maybe just 2. It's got a ways to go. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. One of my favorites. Only $25, folks, for 17 issues. Come on,
What a bargain.
you got to get that. Punisher Confederacy of Dunces trade. The Garth Ennis run. Spider-Man the Other trade paperback. This is an interesting cover. Miles Morales, Cody Ziegler trade, Volume 8, Revenge of Rabble. The Amazing Spider-Man Torn trade. Wolverine, Volume 3 trade. Ultimate X-Men, Peach Momoko's Volume 4 trade. Spirits of Violence collected as a trade. The Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection, Goblin's Last Stand trade. It's old school Stan Lee. Iron Man Epic, Volume 19. Deadpool Epic, Volume 2. Ultimate Fantastic Four Epic, Frightful Trade, Volume 2. Little Mark Millar on Fantastic Four there. Grant Morrison's New X-Men. We had a little love affair with them for a while.
But of course.
X-Men Epic Collection, Mutant Massacre Trade, Volume 14. And since we're rehashing Brand New Day, why not reissue the collection, Spider-Man Brand New Day? Oh no, that's the movie. Art of the Movie. Tying into the movie coming out.
Yeah, so that won't come out till August.
Yeah. Spider-Man Brand New School Day trade. An all-agey version. And some posters for your wall. And we limp to the finish line, Marvel. What a bunch of hooey. You didn't need 108 pages. You just needed 10. I tell.
A few typos, some weird smatterings, and some craziness, and we never did actually get what some of your variant themes for the month was as normal, but hey.
Yeah.
Keep it on.
Oh my gosh. Let's just go to sneak peek at... Oh no, we got a cover price to get to.
No, Drew. We've got to look at what is going on in the secondary market just a little closer.
A little closer.
And we do that by heading to our good friends at Cover Price and looking at their top 10 for February 16th, 2026.
Yep.
And we start, shockingly, with Dorks. Dorks has exploded onto the scene. It had a massive debut, and it debuted 2 weeks ago. The book was a surprise hit that took off in the aftermarket. It wasn't small jumps either. The book took huge leaps in value and demand. It is week 2, and we tracked 280 copies sold in the past week. The book has a ton of hype behind it and lots of talent, too. A faction of the team that brought you I Hate Fairyland worked with their audience to deliver a top-notch win so far for 2026. As value continues to grow, will you be jumping on Dorks? We tracked the 7-day growth. We saw a high sale of $300 for a CGC 9.8, and current Rawls are settled at just north of $100. At rank 2, we are on Bleeding Hearts #1. Brand new storylines are making their way onto the aftermarket. The much-anticipated return of DC Vertigo's imprint starts off with a bang. Bleeding Hearts starts us off with a zombie who has learned that his heart has started beating again. It is being described as a character-driven horror story with a lot of heart. The book was a huge hit and sold out in the first day. Now fans of Absolute Batman covers are tracking down Nick Dragotta's variant cover. We tracked 130 copies. $60 for the CGC 9.8. Current Raw's at $18.
I really did like it, but I mean, I kind of saw where it was headed, but it was had some funny moments throughout because of the banter between the zombies. You know, that are chatting back and forth, and the way the world is. You know, they're the good guys, and the humans are just food. So, and there was one zombie, because they give each other, they have names, and so Pokes, the main character, and his name is actually much longer. It's like an Indian, a Native American name. So it's like mouse that pokes through hole in skull or something like that, because he has a hole in his skull and the mouse comes in and out of it. And so his name was Poke. And like this other zombie is like a guy who hoards family in basement and eats them all to him by himself. And because you're supposed to share, like when you get a human, well, everybody's supposed to eat him together. And this guy just trapped a family in a basement and ate them all by himself. And that was like, there's some funny stuff and some inventive stuff in there. I'm not sure how much of this how much it can mine.
You don't know how long the rope is on it?
Yeah. We'll see. I really like the first issue, though.
At rank 2, Bleeding Hearts #1. And at rank 3, Bleeding Hearts #1. This is the Chris Bacalo cover. Sell 28 copies of this, $25 for a raw, settling to $18. At rank 4, we have Dorks, but this time the Prestos Comic Shop limited to 500 variant. 11 of those made their way on the secondary market, $130 for a near mint, settling to $119. The 1 in 50 Ryan Stegman we talked about, $500 for a CGC 9.8. 9 copies making their way on the secondary market, and some settling to like $400 for floppies. The 1 in 25, 23 copies in the secondary market, $350. Bleeding Hearts #1 had a Stepan Morian foil cover. We saw that one sell 27 copies in the secondary market. CGC 9.8 sold for $60, and raw near mints for $20. We also have a Slabulous cover of Dorks #1. Again, that one limited to 500 copies of a special release. $300 for a CGC 9.8, and near mints going for $126. We have the Jorge Corona cover of Dorks. 44 copies in the secondary market, a high of $69, and currently going for $53. And then we have the all-white blank, white-covered Dorks. 32 copies in the secondary market, a high of $80, settling to $76.
And it said that the artist has already put a custom sketch on the blank and on eBay, and it sold for $2,247. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's a way to hype a blank. Rank 11, we have Superman 34. First of all, let's go back to the Bleeding Hearts. Every Bleeding Heart available is on the charts, except for the one I picked for my pick of the week. So,
whoops.
Once again, Drew's track record is unmatched. Anyway, Superman 34, the Koi Ken cover sales hold strong as fans are still enjoying the hunt for this beast of a cover. It features the Man of Steel charging up to insane amounts of power. The manga-style cover was a huge hit with fans and immediately made the waves on the aftermarket. Sold 54 copies. High sale of $150 for a 9.8. Current raw is at $37. Rank 12, we have DCKO Night Fight #3, the Dan Moore regular cover. Sold 11 copies. High sale of $19. Dork #1, Jason Howard. This one sold 34 copies. High sale of $60 for a 9.8. Raw's around $29. Spider-Man Noir #1 comes in at rank 14. This is the Patrick Zurcher cover. I did see the trailer for this. That's going to be coming to Amazon Prime. Nick Cage looks Nick Cagey, so it might be good. Did you see that, Kyle? You didn't.
Yeah, very Nick Cage.
Yeah. It was. I mean, I'll probably watch it. I will probably watch that.
Wait, wait, what?
Yeah, I will watch Spider-Man Noir. 11 copies sold. High sale of $625 for a 9.8. Raw's around $387. Dang. Cyclops #1. The Edwin Gallman 1 in 25. Sold 20 copies with a high sale of $40 for a near mint. Raw's around 27. And this is just, people were just hyped for this, I guess. All right. Dork #1, the PXVX East Coast Comics Unknown Comics cover, sold 9 copies with a high sale of $70 for a near mint. Sirens Love Hurts, the Babs Tar 1 in 25. We did like that cover, if I recall. Sold 14 copies with a high sale of $38 for a near mint. Absolute Wonder Woman #5 comes in at rank 18. This is the Hayden Sherman regular cover, which sold first appearance of Hecate. 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 I don't know. The first appearance still selling strong. And sold 17 copies, high sale of $36 for a near mint. Rank 19, we have Absolute Batman #1, the Nick Dragotta 4th print, which sold 9 copies with a high sale of $20 for a near mint. And that's not bad. And rounding out the top 20 is that Black Cat #7, the Virgin 1 in 100. Sexy black cat on the cover. Sold 8 copies. High sale of $250 for a 9.8. Raw's around $130. So let's head on over now to what the folks really want to hear. What's coming out this week? And what should we be checking out?
Our headlining items on our sneak peek at next week. So we're heading over to our good friends at LunarDistribution.com, heading down to February the 25th and start where we love to start. Absolute Martian Manhunter #9.
Yeah, I'm going to say Absolute Wonder Woman #17, that Derek Chu. He's raised.
I like the Mattia de Lucius cover T.
That's also very nice. Very, very nice. Action.
I like the All My Friends Are Dead hardcover. It's cute.
Oh yeah, I don't know what is that.
It's just a little children's book.
Okay. Author Immortal #5. Barbaric #2.
Drew, don't miss out, but Batman The Dark Knight Returns is on facsimile edition.
Yeah, do I need any more copies of this? Probably not.
Do you have it in foil?
I do not. Maybe that's what I need.
Or a Frank Miller cardstock cover.
Hey, the big Overstreet comic book price guide is out. I care. Does anybody else? Probably not. And the big Overstreet comic book price guide is nice because it's easier to read, but you lose all the editorial stuff in it, which is kind of my favorite part.
Guaranteed to be less errors than Marvel preview.
Probably. Craniacs #4 with a trading card series. There you go, Kyle.
Hey, I love a good trading card series.
The Damnation of Charlie Wormwood gets collected. Detective 1106. They're catching up to us, Kyle.
Yeah,
the
they
detectives
are.
got right on our heels. Steve Scroce doing a Detective Batman cover. That's awesome. Bjorn Behrens. Who is that dude that he's on the cover with? Man, that's cool. Star Wars Vader Down. So that's a signed copy.
Yeah, the DS.
I was like,
stuff's
did they
all
bring that back?
Dynamic Forces. Ferocious 405.
You don't want to get Ursula #1? You know that's going to sell.
I will pass on Ursula #1. Final Boss issue 4 of that Kyler Kirkham book. Flash 30.
Furlough hit 200, and I have never heard of it. 200
Ever
issues.
heard of Furlough from Antarctic Press?
Huh. That's interesting. That was way under the radar for me.
Green Lanterns 32. Gunslinger. God, Gunslinger Spawn is on 51.
I know. It's crazy what happened. Harley Quinn with some great covers as always.
Cover A's dumb, though.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. The Valentine's Day cardstock is out.
Hey.
No, it's not. Not in time.
I was going to say, no.
Is Ted Okay? #1 by Dave Chisholm.
From Mad Cave.
Yeah.
The Liquidator 405 from Mad Cave. MAID Cafe from Keen Spot.
That really should be from Mad Cave.
still
MAID
looks
Cafe
very
should
Mad
really
Cafe.
be from Mad Cave.
And cover B is Bagged with a Trading Card.
Oh, there you go.
My MAID Cafe.
Matt Mercy's
I'm sorry, covers A, B, and C are bagged with one of the 4 exclusive MAID Cafe trading cards.
very nice.
Featuring artwork by cover artist Mark Spears. Oh, shit, this is Mark Spears. Never mind, we do have to talk about this. Nope. I think just the cards are Matt Spears, or is it cover A, Matt Spears?
I don't know. Is it Matt Spears?
Yep,
Mark?
cover A is Mark Spears. I said it wrong.
Murder Drones.
Cover A and
#1
C
from
on Mark Spears.
Omi Press. This is a Wyatt Kennedy book. Murder Drones. Exciting.
Very.
New history of the DC Universe. The Dakota Incident. #1. A one-shot. Ordained comes back for a 3rd printing.
Oh, dang.
Been a while. It took a while to get into that printing, but that's still cool. Skinbreaker #6. That's the Robert Kirkman thing, right? Yeah. Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, that's Kirkman.
David Finch. When's the last time I just ignored Robert Kirkman book? It's been a long time.
Been a long time. Spirit of the Shadow #1 from Oni going to a 2nd print, and issue 2 out now.
Supernatural #5. I think I told you a while ago when the first issue came out how much I liked.
You've been binging.
Yeah. So I've now completed every Supernatural comic ever printed, and I'm current and caught up, and it's been fun. It was fun.
Yeah. The Bat-Man, Second Night 3, Dan Jurgens.
I'm reading it. It's okay. The Peril of the Brutal, Dark, and EZRA CAIN mystery #1. This is Jacob Phillips. I forgot about that. Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips. This is going to be great. The Bleeding Hearts was good. I've got the new Vertigo. I can't remember what it is. The one by Kyle Starks.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet, but I've got that one. So all in on Vertigo.
God, I love that cover E, that Alvaro Martinez Bueno.
Yeah, that's really, really great.
Like Saturday Evening Post, but with death.
That's really great.
Gosh, that's really good.
God, they give tons of covers.
Void Rivals 27.
That's great. Head on over to Marvel.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Venom #1. Shit tons of variants for you. Daredevil 183 facsimile edition. There's Hulk Smash Everything #3. I have only read 2.
Yeah.
Infernal Hulk #4.
That is a really good Inglorious X-Force cover.
Who's that character? Do you know?
Is it Domino?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, that's definitely Domino.
Old school looking Iron Man cover.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the throwback to the Bronze Age, but whatever.
Null #1.
Yep.
At least the variants.
Mm-hmm. There's Predator Bloodshed #1. I'll read it.
Yeah.
Can't stop me.
Covers.
Who's doing the new Punisher? It is Benjamin Piercy. You got your skull back.
Got my skull
I'm
back.
glad you're.
And it wasn't so much I'm addicted to the old skull. It's just how stupid the new one was.
Your letter writing campaign was a success. Good job. Grassroots change. I'm proud of you.
That Rogue variant is so good, but I can't figure out who did it. Because Marvel's digital preview page blows.
Which one are we looking at?
I think it's that Yasmin Putri.
So yeah, it says Putri in the thing, unless it's wrong.
Well, it doesn't on the next one. That's why I don't understand why they do what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimates 21. It's a Quinn Yuckley cover. All right, Drew. That was the point of the podcast where I pick out your pick next week. What's the one book you had to your local comic book store snag up and say, hey, give me several of these because they're going to be the next dorks.
Well, I was going to do cover A of this, but with my poor track record and your love of this, I'm going to go with the Peril of the Brutal Dark, an Ezra CAIN mystery, cover E.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
God, it looks so good. And I'm going with MAID Cafe, #1. Mark Spears.
Not from Mod Cave.
Keen Spot.
Right. But it's not from Mod Cave.
Not Mod Cafe.
It just seems like a missed opportunity.
It really does.
Were you going with
Somebody
cover A on
drops the
that? Is
ball.
that what you said?
Yeah, I'm going cover A. All right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for tagging along with Drew and myself as we continue to hack up our pestilence and try to get right and back on the track of the healthy. But we still want to bring you all the world's comic book news and all the fun things happening in the world of Marvel.
You got plenty of
DC
NyQuil?
and everything else. Plenty of
NyQuil?
what? We got liquor and an orange right
Liquor
here.
and an orange.
Gonna have to do.
I think those are the two ingredients in NyQuil.
There we go. So one of them will knock me out, and one of them's got some vitamin C. We'll find out
it.
which one wins tonight. But we thank you guys for tagging along with us. Head on over to patreon.com. Find Comics for Fun and Profit. Toss a couple of bucks our way. Help keep the lights on. We really appreciate it, guys. We thank you so much for Drew and for myself. See ya.
then clears his hack. Sounds like he swallowed gravel in spite, but he's got hot takes ready to fight. Got tissue stacked like variant covers. Neat while DDC's doomed in a phlegmy tone. Bro, you need a loser, not a throne. He says it's just allergies for the 5th straight week, but that mic's picking up every wheeze and squeak. Oh, kinda sick again. Somebody call a medic. Talking about comics, but he sounds asthmatic. Gravel in his throat, congestion in his brain, breaking down Batman while he's inside his pain. Sick again, it's a brand new art, coughing through crisis like his poor man's art. Turn up the gain, let the suffering begin. It's comics for fun and profit, and Kyla's sick again. Back in issue 1, excuse me bro, that wasn't a take, that was mucus flow. He's raiding runs with the fever glow. Is that a cold or a villain writing show? Got that villain rasp like he lives in a cave. Sounds like Bane if Bane need a day quill to save. Every Drew just laughs and delivers the joke. Drink some water, Drew says with a grin. You reviewing comics or summoning demons again? Oh, Kyla's sick again. Somebody dim the lights, he's hacking up takes on the new 52 fights. Voice like Sandberg, lungs like Doom. Still ranking cross severs from his quarantine room. Sick again, it's a yearly event. Like Secret Wars, but with more phlegm content. Press record, let the mockery spin. It's comics for fun and profit, and Kyla's sick again. Gravely throat guy, king of the crop supply, says this runs mid, then he starts to choke. Drew says 5 stars for that branchable joke. Muted? Nope, he powers through. Best start ever! Issue 2! Issue 2! If sickness were canon, he'd be top tier. Patient 0 of the podcast year. Yeah! Kinda sick again, but he won't log off. He'll die on a hill with a chesty cough. Arguing canon with the sinus roar, while Drew keeps score like a war of lore. Sick again, cue the violins, or maybe just Sudafed and some vitamins. Same old cold, different publishing spin. It's comics for fun and profit. And Kylan's still sick again.